Sheikh Abdul Sattar al-Rishawi was a well-known and powerful tribal leader in the Anbar province of Iraq. When the Americans invaded Iraq and began committing atrocities against the people, Sheikh Abdul Sattar and his tribe took up arms against the US Army. Sheikh Abdul Sattar and his tribe fought the Americans for 5 years. Many other rebel groups resisted the US occupation, and these groups had various different ideologies and came from a variety of different ethnic and religious backgrounds, and had different visions for the future of Iraq. However, it was not long before Qaeda began to hijack the resistance and began to kill anyone that disagreed with them. Qaeda imposed a brutal regime and began to attack civilians, other resistance groups who did not agree with them, and minorities such as Shias and Yazidis. They even attacked schools, universities, and hospitals. After the killing of his father and 4 brothers at the hands of Qaeda, Sheikh Abdul Sattar formed a militia which consisted of fighters from various different tribes in the region, in order to fight and expel Qaeda from the Anbar province. His leadership and influence gradually grew, and eventually he led an alliance of 42 Iraqi tribes against Qaeda. This alliance came to be known as the Anbar Awakening. Many influential tribal leaders such as Ali Hatim Ali Sulaiman, Abdul Karim al-Fahdawi, Abu Azzam al-Tamimi, Abdullah al-Mashhadani, and Sa'ad Ghaffuri joined the Anbar Awakening. Within just 40 days, Abdul Sattar's forces took control of the entire Anbar province, expelling Qaeda from the province, and killing and arresting 100 Qaeda members. Because of his knowledge of the land and the people, and because he had the loyalty of various tribes, Abdul Sattar defeated Qaeda, and he managed to achieve what the well-armed US military could not achieve. Eventually, Sheikh Abdul Sattar persuaded tribal leaders in Anbar to stop fighting the Iraqi government and the American army in return for the withdrawal of American forces from the Anbar province. As a result, Sheikh Abdul Sattar and the tribes of the Anbar province were able to gain autonomy, which was similar to the Kurdistan region in the north. Sheikh Abdul Sattar was against American and Iranian intervention and against extremist groups like Qaeda, and stated that the Iraqis should be free to decide their own future. He was also against sectarianism and divisions. Unlike sectarian figures such as Harith al-Dari, who called on people not to participate in elections, Abdul Sattar encouraged people to take part in the political process and dialogue. Because of the Anbar Awakening's support for the participation in the Iraqi government, anyone affiliated with them became targets of Qaeda and ISIS. Between 2009 and 2013, 1,345 Anbar Awakening members were killed in Iraq by the Islamic State. Sheikh Abdul Sattar continued his fight against extremism after the rise of ISIS. However, on September 13, 2007, after numerous assassination attempts by Qaeda, Sheikh Abdul Sattar al-Rishawi was finally killed in an explosion in his house in Ramadi. After Sheikh Abdul Sattar's assassination, the tribal leaders of the Anbar awakening vowed to avenge his death and continue their fight against ISIS. However, shortly after the US withdrawal from Iraq, the Iraqi government, which was highly sectarian, withdrew their support for the Sunni tribal leaders because they saw them as a potentially strong political opposition. Because of this lack of support from the government, the tribal leaders in Anbar were defeated by ISIS in 2013, and ISIS was able to conquer western Iraq,